restaurants and more, with brand new machines and affordable prices. And your clothes will come out sparkling clean. Did you hear what I said? Sparkling clean, soft, and neatly folded in our Spend City bags. Do you understand? They provide detergent and softness as well. And if you go to Spend City, they are just here because I know what I'm seeing. I've been going there. They have heavy duty machines that will handle your blankets, so you don't have to worry about that. Curtains or duvets. And at Spend City, there's no mixing of clothes. We don't do that. No, we can't do that. We are open 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. every day. You can find us at any of our 5 locations in Accra, and one right here in Kumasi at the Kumasi City Mall. Find your nearest branch at Asheleboche Lakeside, 059 577 7371. Dansuman Akoko Photo, 059 896 684. UPSA Prestige Building, 053 858 7587. Teshi Tebibiano, 059 896 6861. And here at the Kumasi City Mall, you can call us on 055 445 5314. I'm taking that again. 055 445 5314. Call us now and let's handle that laundry. Spend City Laundromat. Wash, dry, and fold in less than 2 hours.
Now, as we are still talking about men and what they like doing and the things that they don't like doing, Father's Day is almost here, and there is no better way to celebrate that.
Celebrate myself and my other colleagues.
For those of you who have decided not to marry and become fathers,
we are fathers. We are psychologically fathers. Emotionally, we are fathers.
There is no better way to celebrate men. Let me put it that way, so that the single people don't feel left out. Than with timeless African fashion from colored yarns.
Nice.
And so right now, you can enjoy amazing discounts on a wide range of authentic African prints, stylish fabrics, and unique designs that make the perfect Father's Day gift. And so whether you're shopping for dad, your husband, brother, or a father figure, or your crush, or your boyfriend,
or Alfa,
or for
those who are crashing on Alfa,
exactly.
Please do the needful.
This is a perfect time to show love to
if
Alfa.
you are crashing on me, come and do that. Don't.
And so colored yarns, they have something very special for every gentleman. You can treat them this Father's Day to quality brand name shoes and bags like Clarks, Nine West, M&S, and Klein, Aldo, Kenyan slippers, and beaded slippers. Yesterday, Alpha was wearing some shoe. Very nice.
Was correct.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
I think every man owes at least one correct shoe. Because Mark like this too. There's some shoe that's very correct.
We call it government shoe. When you are going to see government, you know the other shoes. He wears those shoes for us because he doesn't respect us. Yeah.
So that day I saw him wearing that shoe. I'm like,
Mark Wadja, he's a correct guy.
Exactly.
When he sells one kettle, do you know how many shoes he can buy?
Mark, he's a rich person.
Yeah.
He's a rich young man. Anyway, a rich young man that likes sitting up there. And so don't miss out on our exciting Father's Day discount sale. Quality African prints, great prices, unbeatable value. Visit Colored Yarns today and make this Father's Day one to remember. You can find Colored Yarns right here inside the Kumasi City Mall opposite Saks Pharmacy. And so go there and grab something nice for all the men in your life.
Yeah, and I've been there before. Yeah, things are very nice.
Yeah.
No doubt about that. Please be there. Let's come to...
But if you also want to gift me for Father's Day, if perhaps...
How? You know, the last time I was telling you that even on Father's Day, ladies will demand for gifts. That's exactly what she's doing.
Yeah, maybe.
Why?
You never know. Maybe I'm a father figure.
There was a lady who sent me a message the last time that today is United Nations Day. So I have to give her a UN gift. I was like,
Easter.
Why? Why? Even Farmers Day, there are some
So
ladies
I'm just saying,
who
if
demand for gift on
perhaps,
Farmers Day. Why?
perhaps I've been a father to you in one way or the other,
You have done what?
and then you want to gift me to
You
that
have
one
done
is
what?
allowed.
You said what?
I said if perhaps I've been a father to you.
You have never perhaps
or you.
done anything. You can't perhaps
And you want to
put
gift
yourself
me,
in this.
it's allowed. Feel free.
No, it will never be allowed. Please, it is for us men. As for Father's Day, reserve it for us.
You know, sometimes
Don't
some women they
interfere.
do both, right? Some women are their mothers and their fathers at the same time.
Father's Day, they don't help.
No, but I'm not saying it is either this or that. I'm saying as you are gifting the men, which you
I've
should.
never heard any lady mentioning a man's name on Mother's Day before. Why are you introducing? Why? This small
Taking
space
over.
that is for us.
We even go and play taking over by Shatta.
Men were born to suffer.
I said Father's Day when you go to the church, it's the mothers who be celebrating.
I'm telling you. Everywhere, oh, it's not fair. But it's fine. We'll take it like that. We'll go back to heaven.
Yeah.
We'll have some discussion. We'll ask him some questions.
Yes. So every time I'm very fascinated on Father's Day because I see the women doing their shenanigans on Father's Day. I'm like, oh, you people today too.
I'm telling you.
On Mother's Day,
they will hijack it.
They will parade, they will dance, they will march, they will do all the things in the church. And on Father's Day, you know the fathers today, they are relaxed and they are calm. And the women will go and dance to the song
they
that
will
the fathers
dance for them.
say, oh.
As for the women, they will take everything. You don't know. Now, Janet, on a more serious note, though, you know that we just informed our listeners what the Ghana Medical Association had to say about the current strike and whether or not they are calling it off. Dr. Hammond, who is the Ashanti Regional President for GMA, spoke to my good friend Hafiz Tijani. I guess we can take a listen to what he said, after which then we'll continue. So let's take a listen.
Yeah, let me find my way to that voice and I'll play that very shortly. But then we have voice notes already this morning.
Okay.
And I think maybe at the appropriate time we'll get into it.
No, let's play it so that, you know, we have been accused of not playing voice notes and reading messages. So let's play it. Or you found the voice.
Yeah, I'm on it. So
let's listen to that.
Let's wait for that and then I think afterwards we can get into the voice notes. No. You know what? I'm having some challenges playing the voice, and so let's listen to the messages that have been sent, and then we can go ahead and listen to the voices that will help our discussion this morning.
I like to keep my identity. You see, the issue about the doctors thing, you are saying, oh, right now they should look at the people and all that. You see, that is what we have been doing all the time, and then they are messing up the health system. You see, if some diseases are not taken straightly, we won't go anywhere. You see, this thing that Mr. Akando has done, no, it doesn't make sense. Doesn't make sense at all. It doesn't make sense. And you see, we are fighting because we want to protect the not just the position of the CEO, but then we are fighting because we want to make a statement that you should be able to work as a CEO without political interference. You should be able to make decisions to help the system, to help wherever you are heading, without any politician coming to interfere with whatever you are saying. That is what we are saying. You see, and now if we are trying to reach a consensus and you come again and say you appointed him and you are just asking him to step down and work as a surgeon, I mean, what do you mean? You don't even show remorse. You see, so if sometimes you don't take some stringent measures and decisions, things will not work. And you know this public thing about trying to use morals to play on the conscience of doctors, like it's live. Yeah, no. You guys should stop that. You guys should stop that. Let us deal with the issue. If that issue works, if things go on well, in the long run, we will all be happy, and it will go in the long run to benefit each and every one of us. Thank you, Alpha.
Okay, so that is the very first message that we have this morning.
So clearly, you can see that this our friend is either a medical doctor or a health practitioner who is absolutely incensed by the position of the Minister for Health, and he thinks that the actions of the medical doctors ought to continue to send a signal to the government that they cannot disrespect or interfere with the professional duties or performance of these medical doctors. We understand his position. We understand where he's coming from. But we will continue to plead with them that the risks involved are quite grave. And
as for the pleading, we have to.
We will continue because the politicians have worsened the problem. We as patients, we need to plead with them. Do you understand? And those who are out there because of their political party's interest, everything is to defend the government. And please, let's look at the issues properly, because I still think that the minister could have approached this matter in a far better way than what he did. Do you understand? He has not. His role should have been to de-escalate tension.
So
what he has done is to worsen the tension.
Yeah,
that is what he has done.
The reaction of the doctors so far is as a result of the statements that have.
It didn't help matters at all.
Ministry.
He has worsened everything. Complicated issues for patients. You understand? You are the minister. The health of the patient should be your critical or your most important priority. We had this situation. You had options available to you. The only option you thought of deploying was what you did. Summoning, suspending, and issuing some statements and saying things.
Now, even the summoning, at a point, I'm like, okay. I mean, if there are rules, if there are procedures to follow and all of that, and then you think that someone has gone contrary to that, it's the rightful thing to summon the person, to question the person. But then after the summoning, I was hoping that the ministry would address the issue of congestion.
He did not. It was least of the issue.
Yeah.
And I didn't see the urgency.
Anyway,
I didn't see the urgency.
I have the voice.
We say, okay, let's do this within 2-3 months. We'll find. They're still promising us. If a health minister promises you on a particular thing that the president had initially promised you, and it was not delivered, to what extent would you even believe the promise coming from the minister? Because the first gentleman himself promised Alfa.
And so let's listen to this voice. But before that, Alpha, we have a message. So Queen Liz is saying that you know that she has had a crush on you for years.
Hey. So she should go to Canadian.
Yeah, and so she said you have no problem at all.
Okay.
She's going to do the needful.
Nice.
Good morning to you,
congratulations to me. Good morning to Queen Liz. We are waiting for the Canadians.
Yeah, Mark,
if it doesn't come,
good morning to you too. Queen Liz. Anyway, let's go and listen to the voice so that when we come back. Now that Alpha has heard that he has a guy, he's a little bit cool now. So please, we'll be back. Okay, so I'm still finding it a little bit difficult to play this. And I don't know why that is. Because everything...
Okay. Even went ahead to also mention Uforukum and also chair the hospital. After we met the Ashanti Regional Minister and his team, then we came to with some positive resolution, because he intimated that they were working on the issues with Syria and Alfa hospitals. And he also mentioned that government has released some funds for the contractors to start working on these two hospitals to get it operationalized. He even went ahead to also mention Oforikurom and also chair the hospitals that is going to come on stream. So, I mean, those were very good news, and it served as one of the major points in the 3 points that we raised. So they were attending to it. So that was fine. Then, secondly, we had that I received some assurances from our board concerning the issuance of guidelines to when the hospital gets full. What do we do? Because that was also a very major point. I mean, we should be very, very clear. So the board had determined today. They said, okay, there were some guidelines that had been presented to a previous board where they were going to look at. So those were very, very good assurances. So yesterday we met in the evening to deliberate on this and have a way forward, whether we are going to vary our strike action or, I mean, call it off, whatever the case may be. Then in the midst of taking that decision, we had the statement from the ministry that had some inconsistencies to some of the stuff that we've been told, especially as regards the status of the punitive action that was being meted to Dr. Pakwesi Bedu on the intervention that he undertook. So, I mean, we know the ministry reserves the right to, I mean, he's an employee of the ministry. He is an an appointee of the president. So the president reserves any right to deal with his appointee as he sees fit. That's not our problem. I mean, that's not the main concern, but it's the intervention in any health system world over. When that health system is stretched, instead of sitting down, you call for help. You reach out to any facility that is close by you. I have this challenge. Can you take this up? And that was what was done. That decision that was taken was not a natural decision. I've seen the minutes of that meeting. You have the CEO, you have the regional health director, Dr. Fred Marco Boateng being present. You have the deputy director, clinical care, DDCC, was also present, and some officials of the regional health directorate. Also, they had the medical superintendents and medical directors of a lot of hospitals in the municipality all being present. So they were asked about what can you do if an autistic is stroke. Everyone will say, okay, I have one bed, I have two beds, I can take care of this. So what was done was that no one was turned away, and that's the premise for which the punitive action was undertaken. No one was turned away. What was happening was that those hospitals that came in, that called, so we ask you, what condition do you have? Okay, I have this condition. Okay, then there's a doctor at, let's say, Tafo Hospital. Then you can send the patient there instead of coming to wait in the queue. Okay, there are two types of patients that come to the emergency. Those referrals from hospitals and those that come in from home. So no referral as an emergency, go write the person here first. And by our data, we have more people coming from the house. So by freeing up those coming from the hospitals, we create more room for those that are coming from home to be attended to, which I think is the right call. So no one, you can ask who came here and the person was turned away. Instead of getting them, and you see, that also frees up the ambulance. Because when you have, let's say, 5 ambulances that are parked outside, what that happens is that if there is an emergency, those 5 ambulances are decommissioned. You can't use them. So you're going to lose more people at home or in other hospitals. They can't come, obviously. So we felt that that item had not been, the justice has not been dealt with. And you see, it's not really just about this baby. It's about what hospital managers can and should do when we are faced with crisis. Okay, we can refer to them having to call the minister or having to receive approval from the ministry before undertaking any crisis solution, then I think that defeats the purpose of them being managers. They were called in to come and head on the belief in their capacity to solve problems. A manager just solves problems and ensures that there is steady flow. In our health system, of course, there are a lot of problems. So, as a manager, what is the scope of your work? There was a problem, he intervened, and you can ask whether there has been any casualty that ensued from that. There's none. People who have waited and, of course, might have lost their lives are attended to in the various facilities. So we think that that statement was in bad faith. So the General Assembly decided that instead of varying the position, they will hold on. We had received a letter from the board earlier that they were meeting the minister today. So we'll hold on. Let them meet the board. Let them meet the minister. When they come back, they're going to call us. So we said we'll hold on till we hear from the board. So that was the decision that was taken. I've not been served any letter. I've not received any letter. I asked Dr. Leeds, and he said he was also been informed that there's a letter circulating in social media that he has not been served any notice at all. So yeah, I can't say I have not been served any letter. We are attending to inpatients. We are attending to any critically ill patient that will be brought. We attend to that person. Okay. But it's the outpatient department. We are not attending to any. After we met the Ashanti Regional Minister.
Okay. Alpha, so you heard the voice of, I think, a member of the Ghana Medical Association.
He's the president of GMA in the region.
In the region?
Yes.
Okay.
And he more or less reiterated the point that I captured in the first story that we shared with our friends, which is that after the meeting that they had with the regional minister, they were very close to reaching a conclusion or a resolution on the matter, which was that, I mean, some of the position or some of the things that the regional minister shared with them did make sense, and they felt that, well, if they are getting these assurances, which they feel is the underlying issues that Komfo has been dealing with, then there's no need to continue with the action whilst they have been assured that these matters will be dealt with. And then there was the ministry statement. They said that when they read thoroughly the ministry statement, they didn't get that sense of urgency. It's like it was inconsistent with what the regional minister had come to tell them.
When the issue of inconsistencies, they were also saying inconsistencies with regards to the punitive action that was taken and what really happened on ground.
Okay. So now it's beginning to look like without the ministry's statement, perhaps the strike will have been called off. So you can say possibly the very reason why we're still having to deal with this strike is that statement that was issued by the minister or by the ministry. Okay. Now, for me, and I need to state I am not neutral as far as this matter is concerned. I have a position. My position is that I do not think that the Ministry of Health has taken this matter that serious. I think that what the ministry was concerned about is the image of this government in looking at the decision that was taken by the hospital, and that their major concern was not the people who will be denied healthcare, the people who will be possibly asked to find another alternatives, is that this particular announcement of such a decision has made their party and their government look terrible in the face of the public, in the eyes of the public, if I can describe it as such. And that for me is their major concern. It's the politics of it. It's the political image. It's the brand of the political party.
Now,
Because my argument is that when Tamale happened, the next minute, the regional minister rushed there. You remember Ridge Hospital, when a nurse was allegedly brutalized. The Ministry of Health rushed there, didn't he? In fact, the Minister for Health, when he was a ranking member of the Health Committee, we are told that when there was a broken down elevator at Kolebu, he rushed there. You have a situation where emergency unit was full to capacity. For which reason your actions and inactions, and based on the analysis of the CEO and the people who are managing CAT, had suspended the place. The minister didn't see the need to even come and see what is happening. Did he? When one nurse was brutalized at Ridge, he went there. A whole emergency unit in the Ashanti region that is serving about 12 regions had to be closed down. There was no need. It was business as usual. Just summon and suspend. That's it. That's the solution to the problem.
So I think that is what is aggravating the issue on the side. Like, the doctors are getting annoyed at
and I understand
the
their anger. It's frustrating the way they are managing this matter.
So I also think that I agree with you on the image front, that it looks like the ministry was more concerned about what was coming out and how that would make the government look like. And then I think that in turn affected how they would look at the issue, because from the explanation that the president gave, it's not as if they closed down the emergency and accident unit and they turned people away, but what they did was to collaborate with other hospitals
and the Ghana Health Service
in the region, so that the people who were coming in would rather be redirected to other hospitals so that they don't have to come and join the long queue at Konfanoche. And so that was an intervention that the CEO tried to take, so that we don't have people coming to queue. And even if that had happened, it would have been perhaps that would have been more serious. The people queuing up to receive emergency health care and all of that, maybe that would have been more serious, because now your patient, your ward is sick and you don't have space for them and they are all choked and no one is attending. I think that would have been more serious than saying that, okay, right now we don't have the space, so this is what we are going to do. The people who are coming from here, you don't have to travel all the way. You can go to this hospital instead. You can go to this hospital instead. So that you don't come and clamp up here. Yeah. So I think maybe that understanding is lacking. And then what the president also said, that in the statement that was issued, they said they had taken punitive action against the CEO because the CEO had not complied with the directive by President John Dramani Mahama not to turn any patients away. Meanwhile, in the discussion of what happened at Konfanoche, they're saying they did not turn any patients away. They just redirected them. And so if you are saying that you are suspending the CEO for turning people away, which is against the directive of President John Dramani Mahama, that did not happen. So I think
but the ministry,
the frustration of the
ministry,
health workers are,
the ministry feels that happened because the announcement was to the effect that the whole unit has been closed, and that new patients that will be coming in will not be able to receive medical care at the unit.
Now that goes back to the point that we've made earlier, that you know, more than being concerned with the public statement that was issued, is the issue that you should be concerned with, not the how it was.
For the ministry, it is how it was communicated. The communication of the problem is their problem.
But there's a problem.
So you shouldn't have communicated the.
But no, how do you get people and then redirect? How do you coordinate that without announcing that? See, we've closed down the emergency and accident units for now.
Applied that without having to communicate that to the public. That's the concern of the ministry.
No, but
that the
then
moment
still,
you
that would have
communicate that
compromised the
done.
whole intervention
So
effort.
that's why I'm saying that even if you disagree with what the medical doctors have done, why is it that there's no sense of urgency in dealing with the underlying problems, for which reason they had to consider closing down the emergency unit for 24 hours? Do you understand the point I'm making? And I think that I personally, as I sit here looking at the issues, I have not seen that the Ministry of Health has attached urgency and importance to this matter. Do they understand what we are talking about? Do you appreciate the enormity of the issue we are dealing with? This is the only emergency unit. 7, the people of the region, about 5 million people. And do you know the capacity of that unit? 37. 37. And it's not just the people of the region. Other regions are having to depend on it. About 12 regions.
They said a red section, which was even originally designed to have only 7 people.
That
had
is
30.
the gravity of the issue we are dealing with. Our population alone is around 5
and it looks
million.
like the response, they are responding to the one-day issue.
What is this? That is why I have a serious concern with the minister and the ministry and the government. Such an important issue, critical to the health of the people. 37, a unit with 37 capacity. That in itself should be embarrassing to us as a nation. That how come that this region, as populous as it is, and as connected as it is, where other people from other regions are having to depend on this unit with the capacity of 37, nobody knew that as a matter of urgency we need to find solutions. Till when the medical doctors felt that they have reached their limit. 37 now, they are having to deal with about more than 60 people in that same unit. And they felt that, well, closing it for 24 hours and finding alternative was the way to go, so that the pressure will come down, they'll be able to clear. And what the response we are getting from the government and the ministry is such that, why did you announce this? And what you can infer from that is, don't you know that is going to make our government look bad? They are not concerned about how it will make the people, the lives of the people look bad. How it will worsen the health of the people. That's secondary to them. That's why you are not seeing the sense of urgency. That's why the minister did not, he doesn't even consider coming. Sometimes not, coming will not solve the problem, but coming will mean that you take this matter seriously. It's an emergency.
That you want to know what is going on.
Like you want to appreciate on the ground, engage the people. When the people see you, sometimes they come back down. Sometimes they will say, okay, since the minister, when is the minister? He has come, engage assuming the minister has come to engage medical doctors, Janice. You say, okay, I understand. Okay, this thing, okay. But what's the way forward? Let's call off the strike. Let's see how we can resolve the matter.
That is why I'm saying
he doesn't take it seriously.
Yeah, it looks like
it's not serious.
There's no appreciation of the issue that the doctors are dealing with.
That is the point.
There's no appreciation. It's just the action that was taken.
The announcement. That is their concern, and I'm seeing that the minister does not understand the gravity of what we are doing. This is about life and death, for that matter. You can be concerned about your image. Fair enough. You are in politics. Image is important. But there's no image that will be more important than the health of the people. What are you doing with the underlying problems that the medical doctors have highlighted? What assurance are you giving to them? What time limits are you giving to them? When should we expect Sewa Hospital to be operationalized? When should we expect a military hospital to be completed? You should be spending, or you should be attending to that and putting more effort in dealing with that problem. And all these gymnastics that we are seeing, I beg to differ. I think it is completely unnecessary. And the actions and inactions of this minister suggest to me that the life of the people in this region is not as important to him. Because if a nurse can warrant the visitation of the minister to reach to look at what is happening. And the closure of the accident and emergency unit would not warrant such a step or action. It should tell you, in the order of importance, where the region, where you can put the region in measuring the importance of healthcare, and of course, so that is the point I want to make in the first instance. The second thing is that I think that I will need to just plead with our doctors. I'm not saying I don't understand their concerns. So I do. I see, unfortunately for us, continuing with this action will worsen our plight, we the ordinary people. I wish this was something that they could have done without people suffering. I will have asked them to continue till eternity cry. But I can't do that because you are also thinking about innocent patients, Janice. People who went to Konfanochi yesterday, stranded, not knowing what to do. People who need urgent care. It's clear to me that the government will not back down. The minister doesn't think...
But the president said the people who need emergency care, when they come, they are going to take care of them.
But, you know...
It's outpatient department.
It's not going to be like it's done on a normal day.
Unfortunately for the doctors, the position that they are in...
That's why I'm pleading with them that you, in this whole analysis, forget about the government and forget about the minister. Because the more you think about the minister, you will do worse things. And the more and I'm asking the minister, stop the releases. Don't say anything. If you don't take the issue seriously, at least keep quiet. Because it looks as if the more they speak, the more they worsen everything. So they should stop speaking.
I don't think they should stop speaking. I think
they should speak properly.
Yeah, they should speak properly.
It's like they are incapable of speaking properly.
Yeah, forget about how it was communicated and the PR stuff, and then let's get down to the critical issue. At the core, Konfanochi is congested, it's overly stretched, doctors are overworked, and there is Afari and there is Sewa, and it's uncompleted.
It's close to be it's close to completion.
But it's not in operation.
So do the needful. Go in and solve the problem. Stop the gimmicks. This is enough. It's about life and death. And please, to American doctors, please, we can't tell you to continue, unfortunately. Because continuation of the strike will... Because
we never know where we are going to end up.
It's not even me. Even if it's not me, there are people there.
Yes.
Who will rely on you. So please, Mr. President, Ghana Medical Association, please consider us, consider the vulnerable people in this region. Consider the people who do not have anybody to speak to. Consider that ordinary young man who just started his life, who unfortunately is sick. He can't afford perhaps private hospital. He doesn't have the funds. Do you understand? He doesn't have the capacity. He's coming to Konfanochi this morning. He needs to be taken care of. Think about the life of this young man and forget about the minister, please. In your consideration of returning or calling off the strike, never consider the minister, because the moment you consider the minister, you may go back and say, Charlie, this thing, we'll have to continue. But I'm begging you, don't consider him. Consider us, the people. You understand? Look at us. Look at what we are going through. I disagree with those who think the doctors feel they are so special, and I disagree with those who say, "As a so." I don't think so. I think that a lot of these medical doctors are sacrificing a lot for us. Yes, we are paying them, but the pay, is not enough, and some of them have options, so they can access those options, but they are here because they want to help, regardless of the challenges, regardless of the problems, regardless of the issues. A lot of them are breaking their backs to take care of us. So I do not think no. I think that they deserve what they're asking for.
And I'm of the position that while I don't disregard the fact that people have different experiences. Some have bad experiences with doctors, and there are some doctors that are problematic. But it's in every institution. But my point,
even our politicians, there are a lot of problematic ones.
Exactly.
But we are dealing with them. We are managing them like that.
Yeah. When you look at how our health care system is, you can see that the healthcare system is limping. It's not the best.
It's terrible.
So if all the doctors, if we had as much bad doctors as politicians,
then all of us will be dying.
Exactly.
They are doing well. They are sacrificing for us. At this point in time, we are just pleading to them to consider the plight of the people, the ordinary people, the vulnerable people, and consider calling off the strike. They shouldn't. We are not saying what the minister. We are condemning the minister's reaction. But on the other hand, we are also asking them to come back and work for us. Because it looks as if the interest of the minister, if they follow that, this problem will even worsen. Do you understand? If they look at what the minister is doing and his approach to dealing with the matter, they will exacerbate the issue. Or we can just plead with them. We are begging you. People are coming to the hospital this morning. They don't have help. Some of them even moving from Konvanochi to other hospitals. It's a difficulty. Some of them, Charlie, it's not easy. When you go and see the states people are in, they need support. They need help. We are begging you, medical doctors, forget about Mr. Kando and the government and consider we the people to return to work.
It's 8:41 Alpha. Now I have the voice of Dr. Nana Ayew, who is the ranking member on Parliament's Health Committee. I don't know if I should play that or if we should hold on to that and then answer.
Yes,
some
we should
calls.
play because he too is pleading. So let's add to the plea so that the doctors will listen to all of us.
And so we will take calls very shortly, but then let me play this voice first. And so let's listen to Dr. Nana Ayew.
Pushing big push 70 billion. They only need 20 billion to take care of all the hospitals in the country. But I think there's no priority on the part of government. So they don't have to blame or scapegoat to the health workers. Nonetheless, we are only appealing to the health workers that life loss cannot be reversed. And we will be very happy if they call off the strike, because we know they are right. We know they are faced with difficulties in executing their work. We know they are overwhelmed with their work. We know they are over-admitting, and we know they made sense of the situation. But nonetheless, we can't say we would continue to not the government. I mean, I have no remorse or I'm not sensitive to anything they are going through, but I'm sensitive to the public. Just holding the public to ransom, just where people will lose their life, just where people are stranded. And many of these, if you go to hospital, almost 60% are women seeking healthcare. And these are people we are sensitive, our mothers, our sisters, and we cannot afford this. I don't want to use your interview on patients to be more of emotional appeal to us. You also have to be sensitive to continuous talking to government authorities to see to the need to operationalize Agenda 111 hospitals and also to invest in them.
Okay.
So just like you said, please, in the interest of our sisters, of our brothers, of our kids, of our mothers, we are still begging the doctors to
this person has been urgently calling.
As for Mr. Kando.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Please.
Alfa, good morning.
Good morning.
Yes, this is Abdul Rashid.
Okay, Abdul Rashid. Thank you very much for joining us this morning. Let's hear your thoughts.
I really sad hearing these things happening again in our hospitals. But I think the minister has to tune down, and the doctors have to also consider the people they were trained for. Because if something will just happen and both sides will not back down and allow persons to prevail them, you can see the impact, you can see the effect that will be on us. Already we're having very large challenges, a lot of challenges at the hospital. I mean, that same Kofonochi there. A lot of complaints, a lot of things are happening there. And then let's imagine the doctors will just back down. I mean, we just go up. They will not attend to anything, somebody there. What would have happened in an hour? So we are just appealing to them. We will not give a gun to someone and give a stick to someone. Let's continue to appeal to them to come back and consider their jobs, because the doctors agree to go and train because of people there. But if you go and they have the training for so many years, and because of somebody is reckless, because I know the minister's position is not permanent, but they are professional. They were trained to be there to practice until they are no more. So why would you just allow somebody who is temporal? His position is temporal. So we are appealing to them. We are just appealing to them to go. But we cannot start from now to talking about who is wrong and who is right. Because people over there, emergency unit, we are not talking about other units, casualty where somebody needs first-hand treatment.
Okay.
You just abandon the whole place and go away. So right. Please, let's we are pleading with them. They should go and help the people.
Okay, thank you very much for joining us this morning, Abdul Rashid. Now, let me say a very good morning to a good friend of mine. He goes by the name King's Victory. And so good morning to you, Kings. Thank you for watching us on Facebook, I think. Hello, good morning.
Very good morning.
Good morning. Very
good morning.
Yes. Yamia Dumona, I swear.
Kata Basami Chana, or Kata, the promise of listening. Dennis, the health minister on the now, now, up on anyway, into what I say what I put in the Kakotrahu. I don't know if they don't have men to mind that position. And this is what I say, who ministers are new car. I may have to minister. You know, who maybe say, I can blame Takaya too many. Check the money, no rest. I can't no rest. I think you know, do online ma directed no intake I said ministerial position na yen die is the power drug say I dey no question na ko problem no ka ministry da mo ministry mo kana say akoya akoya politics o mo go na akoya NDC and be one minister na yen no all of they are told the same way akoya o mo dey ade minister na yen say o kana o support I didn't know what you want to tell you. Also, my man, I said, oh, see me, will be back. No, they or take the president with the Apollo. The Apollo, Nippon, Mission, and yeah. Then the whole administration, no one would in the nation. The Alfa and the president, Minute. Oh, my God, for Sampa, and Abba of the dining of 4 o'clock. I will buy a few in the area now, or best 6 months. Or by the doctor said, because like, they free something in and out here, and there's a 2.1. I did the doctor now, pay my minister. And you can never don't get anything for one country. So there's a minimum pay, I have 2 minutes, maybe minister, we had a year proper about. No more first now, NBC, position, and now, good way, no more. Dennis, I'm going here, I don't work. Good way, no more. Okay,
Mr. Atechi, thank you very much for joining us this morning. 05410222318 05410222318. Hello, good morning.
Morning. I'm song here.
Nyamia Dumo now.
What said the pa? What's new was the man?
Pacho Davio.
Aqua TV now, it's I'm in Alfa, no producer, and I'm in professional power figures in Tiapan to the NDC Chama, Sino Tinsaman and the question. Section of organizer and a batch for secretary, the children use. Minia, confirmation in ya, media for a Daniel or no, as she has minister. I am 1 way pa. And maybe a chairman media, and what a dimension. The dimension, Yen or Yan or confirmation, a person near Muntiminka Wasson. deɛ kɔnfɔnɔkye executive yi di ba abɔnten na yɛ papa a no dɔktafoɔ no nyinaa foɔ so nti yɛ papa deɛ mo de ba abɔnten ɛyɛ ɛnna yɛ pɛ ne u10 asɛ papa no nsɛm wɔde bɛto abɔnten no yɛtwitwa ne sɛ ɔwia nam sɛ baabi a na kɔnfɔnɔkye doctors ɛde kɔ ɔmo hyɛ ɔmo mpanyin sɛ wura ɛna ɛfɛri wanyɛ nwie a ɔmo nkɔ inia mahama ɔbaada bɛyi nti saa tam ada kɔnfɔnɔkye hospitals ne to a na kufu ade Dr. Bamia mo te hɔ no na ɔmo ka den sama no ɔmo dwiri champon was doctor ayi dan osisi hɔ ɔmo dwiri to agu no na doctors na ɔmo ni hɔ nti saa tam de de nkasa ye diri nka hɔ ɔmo hɔ yɛ mo papa ɛnyɛ mo wɔn sɛ kɔnfɔnɔkye mi nyini yɛ nyina no ɔmo nyina hɔ na ɔmo de yɛ politics asante politics hɔ na kɔnfɔnɔkye ɛna ɛhyɛ aseɛ ɔmo nyina yɛ politicians ɛna ɔmo gu hɔ sɛ ɔmo yɛ doctors some person will man for mau some call hospital because of CEO yes see na okay na CEO no 2 kwan so how only how on 2 kwan nti dede no doctors na ye some mu hɛ no na sabi ebi mu ma nyare me abe me da se.
Thank you for joining us this morning. 0541022318 0541022318 or send us a WhatsApp message on 059-393-2993. Hello, good morning. Good morning. Please, your name and where you're calling from. Hello, can you hear me? Good morning. Okay.
And the incoming communication officer for News and Gola Tribe. Michia Alfa and Misachi also. Michia the Muki radio station winner. Alpha. Oh, yeah, can hospital as a mom find Danny political. Maybe I politics am as see. Wouldn't my dear catch Ghana for Nick Ashan. Woka of not as a man, the MPP were there in the year. What by emergency? What by emergency? Or a local for administration a day every day. To say MPP government are by India in 8 years government the mandate be about the ACC hospitals. No dream to conform more money. No more military. The most brain are more would go here 24-hour satellite market war. No satellite market are will see. I go for a gym. Which one is important and NDC? No matter 24-hour satellite market are will see. Who spend this custom? Oh, I go for a MPP government. I am mandate and multi hospitals are almost 90% complete. I move from one dream and banning. Say a bit more on my say a new political party hospital, a nationwide hospital. I don't know what is in the air. So, only to a mood share, I'm not for more. And this I'm from home, then finding back on financial hospital, another private hospital be. That's what I call because nothing has been choked. All right, okay, them. Now I don't know they are massacring you now. What has been solved there? Who so good they are doing? Yeah, minor some year. Markets are see and for the beer and but because any demand more my hospitals, more my training centers, more my jobs, and then the year by young asema banana car to take the plant alpha to beer or money in Baswati. Like a queer. Or the whole Aswati also to see one hospital or by a see satellite market. 24 hours economic. Aswati market in
Okay, thank you very much for joining us this morning. 0541022318 0541022318 or send us a WhatsApp message on 059-393-2993. Hello, BY. Good morning.
Good morning. Janice. Good morning also to Alfa. In fact, Diana is miserable sometimes. Why would the mess of a challenge in a facility that is in charge bring us to this far? So it would have been more prudent for the gentleman to wait for something wrong to continue. Is that how the politicians want it? we must be serious as a nation. Who is in charge? He is not serving the interests of any political party, but rather the nation. So where did we go wrong? And we should ask the minister whether what the gentleman said is not the reality. We should find out whether what he said was out of partisan politics to tarnish the image of the ruling government. If it is found out that there is nothing like that going on, then the CEO will have been taken off. But if it is true, the statement that the minister issued is it the solution? Please, sometimes we must learn from other jurisdictions. Have very paramount in every area and in every type. But the point here is that why would people also want to bring what happened yesterday, which was wrong, to today? Are we to keep on sitting or living in a situation where always people will be very desperate? We are talking about health. Please, this is not a joke. And I also appeal to especially people who call on programs like this. Blame the media. What do you have to blame the media on this? Is the media supposed to decide? We must try to call people to order.
All right.
If what the doctors are doing we don't like, please, we have to plead with them. We should not add insult to injury. Please, go back to work.
All right, BY, thank you very much for joining us this morning. 054-102-2318. Those of you who have sent WhatsApp messages, please, I'll play them. But then let me finish speaking to our callers first. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, darling. Please, I'm pleading with you. When someone called and they are not talking about the health issues that we are talking about, please hang up on the person. Because we can't take it. We are talking about health in this country. We are not talking about political parties. We vote because we think the previous government is not doing well. That is why we change you. So if you come and you want to compare the previous government to you, then those people, you need to take them off. When they come and talk about certain things that is not needed, please and please, I plead with you. They shouldn't come and attack the media too. Because if the media is not here, how will they even call to contribute? This is William Mandela. Thank you.
All right, sure. Thank you very much for that. I thought he was also going to speak about the issue at hand, but he didn't. Anyway, hello, good morning.
Hello?
Hello, good morning.
Hi, Mama.
Major, so.
Hi. Your friend Hamza. That's a free moon.
Okay,
I'm going to show you my power. Now, the better the can say. And simple on my Anna. So the previous politician here penny for young Munya with Rekaka. That's a Confanochi as a mere American wasn't. We have someone see ya. So the previous second set and Yasan Biaka. It is not a branch and not you on what I say. Nah, but I can't say, but you force you on what I say. Fine. On what I say, I'm going to give you. We are short out. What's up with him? I'm a bit of Juma. Now, the other mechanic say, a good and beer. The other mechanic, yes, I say. You will come and I'm going to see. For us, I don't know in your beacon. Or what I don't politics, you know, what it's one move. You be a politics, everything of financial politics. On to be car, you can be a politics, the conference is so much higher, you know. I know doctor, which one my own year, the young cow, what was right. I feel say so be what translate. Oh, we are OB. Oh, we are what do you want? I don't know only so be what translate. There's a new quadrant. I just say, what is the conference one? And no more when you want to have politics to be car. America, no, we are wearing equal. That's what we are about to buy. And we will call you. I'm saying, like what the other time I don't know what you have a channel farm it out in the show.
054-102-2318. 054-102-2318. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Minera. Ana Masako in the middle, Edru Jankuba.
All right.
Mamentia deno kokopia sama deno kokopia santima kuka na mentia na ya kensi bozu chuchu ya santre regional president secretary deno bana chama uzu wempa zunshia na ya sin kubi instrumenti na kaka ne beze mekanze me bakwa na mkwazo ko school but meeting sindia na wa anka dia hali mimi ya ko kasa ko yi da dey use conference dey politics dey don if you see Unipa, in other by a case Unipa, you are by Zuma, message of the kitchen. Again, there is a canal to be there. You see, I said that I was always more better. And I'm a banner with teeth in our society. You're in the matter. It's the big queen. You could be in a car and you teach us a action as in chain. Now, the balance is the only Unipa, which means one another. Emma, I think I can first agenda one you see a office liquidity if you pay the year you go we it is Balaka media you be okay I keep to where you to the and I've been MPP and MPP to and then the second year into what banner be a short time now the Sikaka clear the kitchen because you prefer doctors nurses we didn't know who got a party and na judgment say the better contract into mom to so o say you be na oti kuku say wa come on azu ka wo boa no kutu be into the politics beyond doctors when the nurse for no we go fie no and the doctors no the first doctors no go fie no me ya adwuma hospital na aka no na me ya sama ba ya the minister you could to sika dia akodi award o ti ase sika na mu kotua na Ghana sika na adi kotua minister bienu kuruma o ko beka to so no bitum ko beti 500 million e dia ko mu bi so de kodi award o Ghana sika na ba ma ba o be se bi good to na o tama
yeah that's it thank you very much for calling 054-102-2318 054-102-2318. Hello, Mr. Bedu.
Yeah, Dennis, how are you doing?
I'm fine, thank you. How are you?
I'm also doing fine. Mr. Ketimikio, Mr. Ketibie, Mama Bama, is able to be tough well cheap. This needs to be a little. I know what you're Mama, please, Mr. Bedu. Dennis, on a most serious note, my letter suggesting to our regional minister is not true. Reply to the personal attacks on him because if you continue replying some of these attacks on you, you may end up offending some other people who does not have anything to do with it. You can, respond to the political attacks, but not the personal. Allow you to go on. And then my brother, my sister, my good sister, you see, I actually blame the board of the Okomponati for the happenings at Okomponati that we are seeing today. Because they should have advised the health minister that the way you are seeing the things, you said, you are punishing, you are suspending the CEO because he turned away some patients. No, that is not the truth. CEO did not, Okomponati are making such a thing. They don't turn away any patient. Even on that day, they receive patients and treated them. So you got this one wrong. And in any case, you see, the vision of His Excellency President Mama, he's a visionary leader. And he foresaw the congestion at Okomponati. That is why he started the military hospital, which is going to be like 37 military hospital in Accra. And then he started Syria Hospital, which is also going to be the rich hospital in Accra. So he started with this project not for Okomponati to be decongested, to be rid of the pressure. And he couldn't finish. The administration came, they couldn't finish. And now it is on the court. Of course, he has it in mind. And that is why when he came here last year, don't forget, he said that this project, these two premium hospitals ought to be completed and operational. So it is in mind. All that we have to do is to, remind him.
Okay, Mr.
Continue to remind him. And then
All right, Mr. Bedu, thank you for joining this morning. 054-102-2318. 054-102-2318. Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Please, your name and where you're calling from.
Anonymous.
All right, sure. Please go on.
Yeah. The painful part of it is that and painful yarea and you have no yara sabia. Omo yare omo ma yara sabia or happy. Uncle Kolibu, Oma Confanoti, Uncle Tamale, Uncle Siane, Uncle Kipkus. You best flying out of the country. Into yeah, you will be a. That's why all these things are happening. So when you know seeking medical treatment, they will make sure that our institutions are well built, well structured, and well finished, and where everything installed. But then what is it? Somebody from UK as a prime minister or a government appointee travel from UK to Germany or US for treatment. Otherwise, look at what is happening. Because of the way the issue was communicated in Tino, people are saying that we are going on strike for innocent people, poor people who have been referred, and they are dying. Say young Kwajuma. And the principle in politics, in governance, democracy, we call it collective responsibility, and that is what the CEO failed to conform, because we all fall and we all rise together. So that is why the party is punishing him. The minister is punishing him for not coordinating the issues well. You are coming to public, it means that I say we good person in the though what kind of quarrel no one can, but I can't fast can I fast and no interest say doctors and nurses say yen yare for. Obi otie kwasi den why boni ben why ya no yare. Let's do the right thing so that God will bless us. Ghana enko nyina sa ne market nkiti na enko yi, and it's going viral. Then ye tire ye ho. Then ye tire ho. Amanfo we see see wonti ya suspend the Black Stars coach in players here mobile here nkobobo. Here no be that in overseas in other jurisdictions when no can same except in Ghana. Except in Ghana. In other jurisdictions, you cry upon this, I'm resigning from my post. But let's do the needful.
Okay.
People are dying.
Thank you very much for calling. 054-102-2318. I think we can do just 2 more calls and then we'll listen to the messages on WhatsApp. Hello, Kobe.
Hello, Jenny.
Kobe, good morning.
Mustafa, morning. It's Alfa, NMI. Oh, you didn't only say Ghana and Kano crew because you're penny for no. I do more and yet keep on the wash and inside. BBC, one and baby, and to be also name yet no, I bet count publica. Then we baby, the moon is saying you plan quite here. Kameka said, Omuntu for nothing. Omuntu kura. After you tell me to know, Omuya Kukuru Metu, Omuya, no more yadi Omope. Yadi, no, Timani Fuano, Omoya Maya, Omodu says you are push me, Sajuni, Timmo, yes, no, Omuntu to Abamo, Ghana, no, Modiao. Ghana, no, Modi, Intimo. Omo far right way. Adana Bibia kwayan tie e kan okura ye say we say we press papaya mapamu e die pa na me dia pamu no kure ye muzini ya me nyadima ati na ye kan sana me kure nya ma ba.
Thank you very much for calling. 054-102-2318. 054-102-2318. I think this should be our last caller for today. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, beautiful lady. How are you doing?
I'm very well. How are you?
I'm also good. This is Logonia from Parasite SA.
Okay, Logonia, let's hear your thoughts this morning.
All right, thank you for giving me the opportunity. I think that the house workers should please, we are pleading with them. They should exercise patience and return back to work for the benefit of every Ghanaian. We know that it's not easy for their CEO to start, but because of the pressure that was at Papanoshe, the government also have to intervene. So in all, maybe it didn't go well with them. So we are pleading with them to return back to rest for the life of the ordinary Ghanaian. I'm also appealing to His Excellency John Dramani Mahama to put his foot on the ground to make sure that his ministers work with expectation, because the grassroots are not happy in NDC. We are looking at what will come to favor it. But here's the case: we suffer for the party, and now we are not getting what the president promised to give us. Your Excellency, you promised the polling agent that when you come to power, you will take care of it to make sure that we get better place to fix ourselves. You promised the executives, branch executives. We are not seeing anything. Make sure that you get our data and put us in a better position, because 2028 is coming. We cannot start to 2028 and you expect us to campaign with anger, because without the polling agent, like no minister will have their opportunity. Without the polling agent, like Your Excellency, it will, like by now, it will be in power. So we are begging you, do something for the grassroots before it gets out of hand. Thank you, my beautiful lady, and have a nice day. God bless you.
Okay, Logonia, thank you too for joining us this morning. I think Logonia was our last caller, and so let me listen to these messages. Okay, let me answer one more call, and then we'll listen to the WhatsApp voice notes. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Jane. We did the Kwame Bringer.
Okay.
In the mechanism, I don't pay. President, medical doctors, no president, no. Let you now, boy, na. And then, almost first communication with the man say I took on for nature, different room. I didn't look at president in the voice now. Also, one from naming or by designing other hospitals there. Oba near the work on near the two. And to let me say, communication with the man say I took on for emergency, you know. Me who say I know because about okay, so maybe if you know what to say, they say why emergency I am manti. They didn't buy into me now. Something maybe say ya can say me ya de me bani yo baby ya de me kwa ko hemia na me ewu ya sanka sa communication be bag. But I know say minister no so no the kind of fact you know many no because regular minister wa nti se bibi okra na e say usi ni so na ye hwese bia ono kra dika engage ayi medical doctors na why is seeking for that ono akoye engagement na wie no also what are the report for Frabama asa akoye ayi nti e be say doctors ni say omo so mo say the omo ye no ye be yare aba hon nti na omo ye sadia omo sa nyene say omo akọ strike ye yare e be dey you ana nti no say eye no mo gene ho dia omo gene mu mu no mo gene minister no ho na omo ko back kaka metu aka no.
Good morning, Alfa and Janice. It's so sad. It's so sad that we are playing with health, our great, which is food that we eat, and then our finances in this country. Yeah, you appointed him. Does it mean that if any wrong is going on, he shouldn't say? So politicians now want us to cover up more. Nobody should be even truthful within their parties. They should be playing with our health. Just put yourself in their shoes, that if you are the one who has been, brought to the emergency unit and you have to lie down on the floor, are they sure if it's an MP or a relative of any big man in this country, we will take it easy in this country? The doctors will take it easy in this country. Why do they always want people to cover up for them? The truth needs to be told. We are supposed to admit if it's 10. We have exceed our limit. We should talk about it so that you government, you work on other stuff for us, other facilities, so that we Then you come out and, I mean, you come and say what you think you have on your chest. But me, if it's not because of the human beings involved, I believe the doctors should go on with their strike.
Good morning, Alfa. Yeah, with doctors, you can say, near Koso Oweno. Yes, repass media people, Niamu Yamisha, Munkoso and Formano, and to Momaye. Monformano to Manra, I pass the end. In fact, me Yemishimi. And Ramefa Confanochi, and they were why very quiet in Renumre because I've been passing there and knowing the condition over there and Rameshe them say, hey, let's assume saying car AB I made driving an accident be to me. And I did make how would my condition be? Sometimes you want question you take it say normal. And regional minister Mebona Basopa said he was trying to calm down the situation, but it's rather unfortunate. The ministry, and to me, and they are rather wasting the case. And some of these things, it shouldn't be politicized. And yes, no politics. Health minister, one shenia or Beji Dimboni, and because obey West, you can say health minister because a day when it should be a wake up call. The beer maybe orange, and I've been hearing you hammering on Afari Hospital, Sevilla Hospital. It is a kind of your mind way into me say health important to us. I ain't me and find shemu and yes, a hospital near easy Ashanti region. It's so bad. A war Ashanti. We greater craft when you Ashanti ne oho. National Accra war 37, you can say rich, Legon, they can offer almost the same as where you can say Kolebu. And here in Ashanti, we only have where you can cut back. And doctor, we see one issue now he's rather trying to solve an idea na ade we aba instead say ministry ni be hwe na or how na ye be solve it once and rather no you are using him as a scapegoat. How o my we yan hwe bibia bibio me de bia me kan me ya say me fi o my we mu ya me ya say nyame betuma bibi pa nka me plead nyame so onyi me fi o my because him it never be a time very bad time pa for ade we dey time mo form anon to me yam sisi me sincerely me yam sisi me still Melbourne regional minister Abaso say he was able to meet them and in a way nanka or more try say or more reverse home decision. But you can't.
I understand your frustration, my brother, but we are all frustrated, but ending. Isabel, good morning.
Good morning.
I believe you're good.
I'm doing great by His grace.
Are you also frustrated by the subjects that we are talking about?
Frustrated.
You're not.
Frustrated.
I'm frustrated, no. And angry and disappointed.
For me, it only goes to confirm. I'm looking for a particular word. It only goes to confirm the lack of understanding and lack of knowledge that certain people are put in certain positions. They have no idea the position they occupy. Yes, it only goes to confirm that. And it has been so for a very long time now. Both parties, they come to government and they put people in certain positions and you ask yourself, what went through the thinking before you appointed this person to that position? You ask yourself that question. So Alfa, for the past 1+ years, let's ask ourselves, give me 1 or 2 things that you think, okay, for this, the health minister, he was spot on it. Just give me.
Spot on?
Yes, give me. In the health sector.
We'll have to go back.
You are struggling. You see?
We'll have to go and...
Yes, so you have to go back
and check
and start digging before you give me anything. But you give me the things that you hear, you say, oh, no, this shouldn't have been. This shouldn't have been. Right from fighting doctors in Tamale Teaching Hospital leaving there to radio hospital to wherever, and the way he handles them, you realize that there's something really wrong. And I am shocked, I'm surprised the appointing authority has not seen this. It's a shame.
Let's come to we'll come to him, but let's deal with the issues from where it started. The hospital felt that
the emergency center.
Yeah.
Alpha.
And
if you've not been at the emergency center before,
it's terrible though. That's why maybe
you will not have a grasp of what the issues
we are making noise in the region. They don't understand what we are seeing.
So you see a lot of people are praising the regional minister. Right?
Yeah.
In this scenario.
Because he nearly was about to secure a region.
Not even nearly, no. I'm not even getting there. Because he understands what goes on there.
Okay.
He has a first-hand experience. He being a medical doctor, I'm sure he has either passed through that place or whatever. But he's in the region. Anybody who is in this region, who is in any position at all, who has really had anything to do with that as an emergency center, you understand it. Even if you are not in any position, in any authority, and you get there, you understand it. For me, I've been there for more than 10 times.
Of course.
You get, I've been there for more than 10 times. I've been there and I've lost about three or four patients who were taken there. One, I took that person there personally on Friday evening. By Thursday evening, by Friday morning, Friday dawn, I was informed the person was gone. An auntie of mine went through that. So on 10 occasions, 4 persons lost their lives.
So the passion with which you address it, maybe people will not understand.
Alpha, you remember the beginning of it last year or this year? I kept on asking this question that one of the problems I had with the current regional minister was that this is his profession. So I was expecting that if not for nothing at all, among all the things he's doing, his concentration should go on how to operationalize Sewia and Aferi. And then hopefully even tech. You get it?
It's a symbol of
at least get that, and then you realize, okay, I said charity begins at home. So that's your profession. Then you carry us along whilst you do other things. But if you are getting to almost 2 years and these things have not been done, some of us begin to ask questions. So the emergency center, when I read the release, I felt, oh, this was even in the best interest of anybody who have any emergency. Because Alpha, if you understand what emergency means, I'm sick. You get it? It's so serious that if I don't get the immediate care, you lose about 1 minute or 2 minutes, I can lose my life. If people do not know, I've come across someone who was asthmatic, and unfortunately they had to spray mosquito spray. They had to spray the room. He didn't know. Few minutes and he entered the room. Then he had an attack. When he was rushed to the hospital, the doctor said, if you have delayed even 2 minutes, you would have lost his life. That's what emergency means. So the hospital coming out to tell the whole region. And don't forget, 12 regions out of 16 regions depend on Kofonoche. You do the checks.
And the accident units has capacity of 37.
37. And understands at the time they were giving the release, the whole 37 was full. They have 24 on the floor, and there are 10 backups who are supposed to come from home. After you get it, so 37 full, 24 on the floor, on stretchers, and you had even backup that you were supposed to call people to come in.
And my frustration is, government is really interested in the
So-
announcement of the
So
problem.
that also comes to tell you that, listen, the place is full. So if you have any emergency cases, we will plead with you to assess other facilities. Am I lying? Is that not what the citizen said?
So you shouldn't have announced that.
Don't come there. So assess. Is it not better that if I have an emergency here now, and by that press release, what it means that I either have to go to Kumasi South or go elsewhere? Is that not it? Or go to Tech? Is that not it?
Or
So-
the option will be. if
So
you go
I
to-
drive you, you take the emergency all the way to that place, only for them to tell that we are sorry, the place is filled up. We don't have any equipment to even take care of you. Take the person to, let's say, Tech, And by the time you get to Angola Junction, the person is gone. So was it not even life-saving? The release was a life-saving measure. Is that not it? Because this morning, the interview I heard you play, they said there are two types of emergencies. Referrals and direct walk-ins. By that press release, it has saved those two referrals. Those two either them walk-in or the referrals. So what means that even the referrals, you have to call. No, you cannot. Okay, you take the person to take. There's a surgeon or there's a doctor who could handle that same issue. You get it? Take that person to Bekwai. Take that person to wherever, other facilities. Then the emergency, they're walking from home. If I'm able to read this release, what if I have any emergency on my hand and I'm looking for the next available point to drive anybody to, Confonachi will be out. So I'll not drive all the way, drive through the Edum traffic, get to Confonachi, only for me to be told that, then go to another place. I'll rather find my way going there first. Then what? We say, why did you give that release? What communication did you have with the ministry? Hello. Why is it the CEO? Why did you go counter to what the president said in the State of the Nation address? So when the president said they shouldn't turn anybody away, provided we had about 100 persons who have from the emergency center looking for care, what measures did the president put in place?
It was the same president who promised that he will complete Afari Ntewa.
No, he said every project that has been started, he will complete it.
Yes, he said that, and then specifically mentioned.
But this current government has cut short for other hospitals to be built. Those monies, couldn't we have used those monies to complete these major hospitals? Alpha, Confonachi is having 12 regions depending on it.
It's terrible. The state of Confonachi is terrible. Like that. And it's frustrating that the people
and it's surprising
don't seem to understand.
You, this very health minister, when you had an accident on the Bebiani Road last year, you were brought to Confonachi. Why didn't they take you to Bebiani Government Hospital or Nkawie Government Hospital? You were brought to Confonachi. So when you were well, you were okay, and go back to office, what did you do to make sure that the next time anybody has any accident, gets into that type of accident or anything beyond that, Confonachi will be in the position to take care of that person?
Is it not even shameful that if not for the intervention of Otumfo,
yes,
by this, I'm sure by now,
and Alpha, this thing seems you, the media, you are also to blame.
How?
What Otumfo started with the former chief executive, ever since the former chief executive was asked to go, things have altered. They are not working again. Hugh Confonachi, we are not hearing anything about it again.
If you monitored some of us, I was of the view that there is no need to change that guy. In principle, even though the new CEO is my friend, but I was of the opinion.
What was the point in changing
like
Ademensa?
But you did change, so let's see. But
and everything that was happening there that we were all praising has now ground to a halt. In exception of the pharmacy building, they are building the stores, the renovation, everything. You can't see anything in Confonachi now. Then the minister says what? So come to Accra and come and answer. Alpha, the flight the chief executive took that day to Accra to come and answer to you, it was paid by the taxpayer. It's an IGF. The in and out. Then he said, well, he should go on suspension for 2 weeks. You, the minister, you should resign from your office. You, the health minister, should resign from your office. Yes. Because if the health minister was minded of whatever was going on, the very day the press release came, the following day, I remember very reading from the regional minister's Facebook page that things have been resolved.
Yeah.
They've been able to take some of the patients to other facilities. So now things have gotten back to normalcy. That should have ended it. Alpha.
No, I have to say something.
The busy health minister, busy for nothing health minister.
He has to come and spoil everything that
the regional minister said that very day. I remember when I heard that news in the morning. By afternoon, I read that on his page that it has been handled.
And from the doctors, they said yes, they had, because the
handled the issue. He had come in. And I applaud him for that. That is his field. And frankly speaking, on this issue, the region has really proven that that is his field. He's on top of issues.
No, he showed more leadership than the health minister.
Far better leadership.
The regional minister showed what
diplomacy I will 1,000 times applaud the regional minister in this matter.
In fact, if we are having to do reshuffle right now, I'll recommend that they should switch.
I said he did so well.
I can't do with
and bring him here. He can't stay here.
No,
Akando cannot be the region of Ashanti region. He will leave one day.
He will go and sleep. Because how can you?
He did so well.
A young man. Look at the effort he put in. And
I saw the release in the evening. The following morning, I saw your sister stations reporting from Confidential. By 12 noon, the region had come out and said, "Okay, things have been resolved. Everything has now gone back to normalcy." Before I could say Jack, there was a release. Come and answer.
Was say everything. Was say Vivian.
Then after causing the havoc, when the regional minister on Sunday, when I heard the regional minister speaking, he said he had called the health minister that he was come to resolve the issue. He has now finished, so he's going to report back to him. So in the process of resolving the issue,
to tell you what,
look at the trend. In the process of resolving the issue, if the regional has said, "I've not called him, I'm not going to call him," that's a different issue altogether. He called him before going to the meeting. Then in the meeting, in the process of getting things resolved, you issue a press release. That torpedoed every effort the region has put in again on Sunday. And you call yourself a sector minister, a cabinet minister.
And you see
and Alfa, is it not the same man? Onomita and Kando, who in opposition was always on the neck of every health minister in this country. This was it not this very
and I'm even saying that in terms of looking at the urgency with which he has dealt with this matter, if he went to Rich because the nurse was attacked, had to go to Tamale because the people were complaining about something.
You've forgotten one.
Which one?
When one activist.
Yeah, that's the Rich one. The Raphael one.
Yes.
Yeah, Ralph.
Yes.
This issue, it's like even his presence, he doesn't think it requires his presence. Because I'm thinking that sometimes your presence can bridge a lot of gaps.
Oh sure.
When a whole health minister comes in and he's okay, Charlie,
what are the issues?
Okay,
these are the issues. What do you propose?
He doesn't.
He propose this we can do now. This we can do maybe tomorrow. He doesn't even
appreciate the fact that
he doesn't care.
The ministry, not the minister, not the deputy. That's what I'm saying. If you are in the region, you have to be sad.
Yeah.
Because look at the critical issue we are dealing with. Not even the presence of this.
No, he's thinking about the image of his party and the government.
That's why I'm angry this morning.
That's the image he's thinking about.
What is this?
And this is the same Mita Kando in opposition.
Sorry.
You look at the way he was all over. The way he was all over. And the same Mita Kando today, that position has been given to you. And you are worse off than the people you were always on their neck. You are worse off. You are not. It's not a shame that when you come to the Ashanti region, apart from the Confidential being a major point of receiving healthcare, and maybe some of the supporting ones, which is Tech, Bekwai, Kumewu. Which ones again? Alfa.
Be mentioned.
Then what?
Agogo is our original. No, it's our original.
So okay. Yeah. So take Greater Accra. You take Accra.
Let's not do that. Why do you do that? You fall sick.
Why should you do that?
You need emergency care.
You give me Kolebu 37 police hospital.
Let's not do that.
What is it? The Legon one,
Charlie.
The Ridge, Bank of Ghana Hospital, Maritime Hospital.
Charlie.
You mentioned them.
Hey.
Gan East, and then look at the type of children's hospital that have been built now.
Similar population.
Yes.
Unless you are saying the people in Accra, their life matter than
Alpha,
the people
I said out of 16 regions, 12 regions depend on Konfanoche, 4 regions depend on Kolebu.
And the sad part is the government does not see the need
No.
to. And it is...
No, are you not sad that we in the Ashanti region, nobody cares about us?
I've been seeing this thing.
Were you not here when we were promised a lot of interchanges, but yet almost all the interchanges that were promised Greater Accra has been finished? Alpha, are you not in this region that bulk supply point? How many bulk supply point does Accra has? The bulk supply point that was built in Pukwasi. As at the time they was building that, they were supposed to build another in Ashanti region. Where is the Ashanti region one? So it's the same thing when it comes to health issues. It's not Alpha. One thing I say I do not understand from these two parties is that, let me take MPP. Your party, your government started Krofru Market. You came 8 years, you couldn't touch it. This current government, your government started Sevier and Aferi. Another government came 8 years. You came. We are getting close to 2 years. And we are still marking time on that same project. Alpha, what are you talking about? What are we talking about?
This morning I am shocked.
What are we talking about?
And you see, the other thing is that if you look at the way the issue has been dealt with, tactically, it's like we have deliberately decided to forget about the main issue.
No, yes. We are thinking about the image of the party.
Yeah.
Yes. The image. It's all about the image. That's it. They don't care about you. But Charlie, you have to get an emergency and then...
Guys, you have to be serious about this governance thing.
They don't care about you. They don't care about you.
Hey.
Okay. Why should they care about you, Alpha? Charlie. The fact is, why should they care about you? And that's how they've all been treating the Ashanti region. Both parties, that's how they treat Ashanti region. If not, we will not be where we are today.
As for Akando, even if it looks like the government too, of course, he will continue to be the minister in charge of health.
Oh yes. I'm not sure the government sees anything wrong.
Yeah, they think he's doing.
They think he's doing a fantastic job.
And the NDC, a lot of NDC folks in here, Akando
he's doing a fantastic job.
They like him.
Oh yes, no
I'm
problem.
saying that at least to save yourself some stress.
No.
When there is tension or when there is crisis, don't let Akando lead. Like maybe if you can get some other people. No, I'm telling them the truth. Like just allow some people to go and monitor and try to resolve the matter. The moment you bring Akando in, usually it is the situation becomes worse. Like he has the capacity of creating bigger problem out of problems. Like he goes into problem and he makes the problem big. So please, government, we know you like Akando.
So
these people you like Akando.
He's very,
when there is crisis,
he's very quick to go into problems.
It's like when there is you make everything yama, go and sit, and you other people go and be dealing with the consequence. Right now, see what he has done for us. About 5 million people. One statement that Akando instructed his PRO to write
yesterday
has denied thousands of people health.
The doctors were on strike yesterday.
This is his
this morning. I'm not heard anything yet. I'm sure they are still on strike.
Yeah, that's the stance now. They are still on strike.
They are still on strike.
Who does that?
Ava, when they've not even been on strike, the doctors are not enough for us.
He's in Accra.
He doesn't care.
See the hospitals you mentioned. So when there's he will not go to these hospitals.
Alpha.
And the people in Accra, they have options. He has issued a statement
Alpha
from his ministry.
The last time when I called you, I told you something. That I'm praying that those things that happen to people that so this is unfortunate. Some of them should happen to those kind of people.
Please let's not do that. It's not.
Alpha.
Let's pray it doesn't happen to anyone.
Alpha. You think John Kuma, when you're the deputy minister of finance, if he knew he would one day end up at Sumun Government Hospital, and that's where his life will end up, he would not have done anything to improve Sumun Government Hospital to raise the status. That even at least on that stretch, any emergency they could handle. You see where God took him through. from Kumasi, going back to.
But let's not
Accra.
pray for that.
Let's not pray for that.
It should not be
Alpha, you see, you people who talk like this, you encourage these politicians
we don't
to keep messing up with our lives.
We don't do that. But you don't.
No, Alpha. If they go, no, Alpha. You see, you are part of the problem. You are part of the problem. You see what we go through as citizens.
Nobody should go through.
Alpha, what we go through as citizens because of their decisions, because their actions and inactions. What we go through as citizens. If you pray to God to take them through that same problems, that same things, they will start behaving well.
The point where I disagree with you is that
they will start behaving well.
Go through it to understand what you are going through. If they are minded.
Alpha, they are refusing to understand it.
If they are minded.
Alpha, they are refusing to understand it. What they want us to do.
You have gotten
Alpha, I am telling you, they are refusing to understand it. So those of you who speak like this, oh, don't say that. Oh, don't wish that. Yes. I am wishing that for them.
I will say that.
Let's wish that for them.
Let's not do that.
Alpha, let me tell you something. You see, what are you talking about? You were in this country. You were in this country last December when a child decided to shut the whole Accra Kumasi route for a whole day. No minister, no government official said anything about it. If that day any government official was sick and was being transferred to Accra by road and the road got blocked, you see they'll bring a national security, clear the road. I am praying that what we go through as citizens, because their action and inactions, God will visit them with that, just a portion of that, and then they'll learn and know how things are like.
I am praying.
I pray to God for that.
I am praying to nullify your prayers.
I pray to God for that.
He should not.
And I know God will listen to me for you. This prayer today.
You should not allow those things to happen to not them, not us.
Alpha, go ask the number of families who have suffered because of this. Because of this issue that I don't know that you handle as if you are handling, let's say, kindergarten or what.
So let's look at some options. The minister.
Which options?
I'm saying.
Options for who?
No, I'm making a point.
For who?
The minister.
For the health minister.
The minister could have.
He had a perfect option in Amakohini. He decided not to take that option.
That's what Amakohini.
A perfect option in the regional minister. He refused to take that option.
Like he has made.
I said he had a perfect option. That could have even that Alpha. That very day, the following day, he had saved the face
of the government.
Of the government that very day, the following day.
He did what needed to be done.
I am telling you, if Akando had done nothing about it, the following day, this issue would not have been discussed again.
Akando who?
Alpha, I am telling you, what Amwakohini did the following day by 11 a.m.
And I'm surprised.
If you are allowed it to just be like that, today, nobody will be discussing Conference today again. That would have been the end. He has killed the issue.
If the goodwill of NDC in the region is at 100 or 50, Akanda has brought it to like 7. I'm telling you, because
Alpha, have you seen that? I'm telling you that if they experience what you experience, you see that when the regional minister has that experience, you see the way he moved to intervene in the issue.
It looks as if diplomatically the regional minister is well fortified and well.
Oh, as for him, he's so good at trying to calm you down, trying to make you look elsewhere.
Maybe in trying to consider reshuffling, President Mahama, you have, I don't know, but because please, because my worry is that why will the statement from one person create problem for an entire?
There's been this issue about award. They should have awarded Akando
for crisis management.
The worst performing
minister when it comes to crisis management. He's the best. He knows how to deal with crisis.
And then you
put petrol to the fire and then explode.
Yes, Alpha. Except the following day by 11 a.m. The Ashanti regional minister had succeeded in almost killing the issue. That nobody should have spoken about this issue even the following morning again. But when the regional minister finished that post by 11 a.m., by 12 noon, Akando said, no, come out yourself. I'm
not interested in solution. Violence.
Problems always. Then he brought his press release. You've gone against the president. What directive? Come and show cause why you should not be punished. Like seriously, Akando. If you are looking for anybody to punish her, it is you. It is you. The ever smart Akando, the ever quick Akando.
It's a serious matter. You are laughing.
Me, I'm laughing. What I'm telling you, I pray to God to visit them with you. You are here telling me I'm laughing.
We can't do that. Let's not pray for
see, that's what I've been telling you from the beginning. If you had been at the emergency center before, especially when you go to red, as for green, things are a bit okay. But when you go to red, yellow, or orange, Alpha, when you go there, that's when you see things for yourself. If you've not been there, you will not understand what it means by us talking about the emergency center.
Let me take this opportunity to plead with our doctors. We are begging you.
As for the doctors,
we are begging
we
you.
Beg you.
Please, if you think about Akando,
if you think about Akando, my back,
in the name of God, please, don't consider that man. Please.
Please consider Makohene. Consider your own,
we are
Dr. Makohene.
We are same in the region. We are all.
Alpha, they should consider their own, Dr. Makohene.
At least listen.
At least he understands.
When you are thinking about this, and make account.
Yes.
Amakohene's
picture. Your point of contact
should be
yes.
At least no.
Amakohene should be the point of contact.
Stay in the region.
Not that one. Not the dining hall prefect.
Because when you but Daniel is a very powerful position.
So who did me
don't believe you understand the second one. We are saying that please, doctors, I'm begging you for the second time this morning.
We beg you. Maybe you want by 10 10 or 11
because Charlie, people are coming from other
just give us a release that
and people have been referred
ended your strikes.
People we are begging you just
but you just give us a release if ended their strikes.
And please, the people who can talk to Akando, please talk to him. You know, we are trying to talk to our people here. You people speak to the minister, please.
But
let him
apart from isn't that the president?
Let him calm down.
Or the secretary to the president, the chief of staff, they can talk to him. Chief of staff, this one would you talk to him? Or this one you come and apologize to the doctors and then cry.
We are here begging our people to go there. I'm sure the next time you will issue another statement.
You see, this begging I beg it. If you are not careful by 12 noon today, and they'll come with another press release.
No,
that's if you not go stop, I'll bring a new. In the press he said he has made arrangement with Ghana Health Service to step in and see how to mitigate the issue. I said, how is the health service, Ghana Health Service going to? What are they going to do at Confirmation?
I think this government will need to organize
what
workshop.
Really?
For some ministers.
You mean Akando needs orientation?
Crisis management. Yeah, I think.
You say you mean Akando needs orientation?
He needs a lot of help.
Hey.
He's buga tax. MFAO, please. You have to add diplomacy to Charlie.
Alpha, it's the reason I said what can humble every human being is experience.
No, please. That one I disagree with you on. Because a lot of people have tried to call him. Let's donate, dedicate some 5 minutes for them before we come back.
Let them come and visit Akando Maba.
Those of you who couldn't join, there were a lot of people who wanted to call. Please, you can call me now. We'll give 5 minutes for those of you. 1 minute each, please. So that everybody, all the 5 people can have their say on this issue. The number again is 0541 022 318. 0541 022 318. If you tried to call but you couldn't get through because we had ended the phone segment, I'm opening the phone lines again and you can call and have your take or say on the issue. Good morning. Yes, your name and where you're calling me from.
Okay, my name is Akwesi.
Because talk to me, sir.
Okay. Who is praying that the minister, those in position should get a discipline? Say, because said they are not coming. Or getting the minister being whole Canada, those free Canada, so called Germany, of course, nowhere. It's not as a by a hundred day. It's a fan of what and Kay. The other Canada, fan of what you mean, who told Yaho. But one could do on the call, give me over heavy panel. Yeah, the neck okay. So, no one who depends inside the toner. I could be issue West minister or opposition currently. I can know only how I handle issues. So, that's it.
Thank you very much for joining us this morning. 0541 022 318. 0541 022 318. You can also join in and have your say if you couldn't get the opportunity to call us earlier on. We have 5 minutes to wrap up. If you're able to come through, why not? We'll hear from you. So, Ms. Ame, let's continue to plead with our friends, the doctors.
Alpha, yes.
I'm sure they will listen to us.
Yes. We are
sure
begging them.
By the end of the day, some good news will come.
We are begging them. If you see, men once on don't take the anger on other persons to come and worsen the issues here. We beg them. We are in the region. Unfortunately, anything that happens negatively affects the region.
Directly.
Affects us directly as well. How painful would it be that if this person had gotten a doctor to attend to him or her, we wouldn't have lost that person. We are begging them. We are just begging them. As for, you see, Akando is rather the person that we should be calling the other guy, not the interior minister. Yes. By now, the NDC should be calling Akando the other guy, not they calling the interior minister the other guy. So, Chairman said, I beg you, let's change the name. The other guy, give it to Akando. If you want to think about what the other guy is doing, we might end up even hurting our own family members, hurting people who are very close to us. Because, please, doctors, you do not know who is the next person who want to visit Konfanache, who is visiting Konfanache.
And Konfanache is our
Dr. Opong. Dr. Opong, I'm begging you, it might be me. He's also there. Dr. Opong, it might be me. Surprisingly, he's also at the emergency center. It might be me.
And Dr. Boni is
and
my good friend.
Yes,
He's the head
and
of the...
I'm not sure you'll be okay within yourself, knowing that
you can help.
I have an emergency. You could have helped me, and then because of the other guy,
you're on strike. The strike is not for the accident and emergency.
Yes, it's for the whole Konfanache. Yes. So yesterday when I passed, you could see that the place is a bit quiet. So it could be me, and then you are why if for this I could have done something different. Dr. Opong, you remember some time ago when you were all on strike and when a friend of mine needed serious surgery for appendix, he had to ask me to bring him over to another facility, even though they were on strike at Konfanache. Then he helped me out on that. We are begging you, please, Dr. Opong, talk to your colleagues, your friends. You just let it go. As for the other guy, we hope and pray that the president
he likes
that's something about
he likes
it.
These kinds of ministers.
Yes. You see, that's what Jesus Christ said. He said his second coming will be very dangerous, right? Is that not what Jesus Christ said?
What are you trying to say?
Is that not what Jesus Christ said?
I don't...
That his second coming will be more than his first coming. Alpha, how do you want to proceed further? Okay. That Jesus Christ said his second coming will be very dangerous. And so every second coming.
At this point, you're wearing your political
Let's hat. Watch it well. I'm done.
That one, I don't agree with you on that.
You don't agree with your what?
Yes. I think
what else? So you say that's the type of president, the ministers, people the president likes, right? I'm not sure in his first term he will still he will condone a candle. No. It will not happen.
Maybe he thinks
if the president had another second term to go, he will not condone this.
Maybe he thinks the man is doing well. Maybe it is just us that don't.
He thinks because this is final term now. That's why I cannot keep on doing what he's doing.
Okay.
The smart man. When you see him walking, he's in a hurry. Hurry to go and cause confusion. He's always in a hurry. Haven't you seen him walking before?
Yeah,
remember when the defense minister passed on and then he was supposed to go to the family house and then go and see the mother, the defense minister's mother in Kufudia. You see when he got down from the car, robot man. Yes, the other guy, he's so fast, so you'll be fast in coming and then you come and just throw some bomb inside and before you could say Jack, what you are all about to find a solution to, what you are all about to ending, and then you don't have your peace of mind. He tells you the master Maba, the other guy I can't do Maba.
So in summary, some people think this is Akando's pusher.
Oh yes. Okay, let me see. Pusher. Yes.
I don't want peace. I want problems.
Yes.
Always.
Yes.
I don't want peace. I want problems. Always. I don't want peace. I want problems. Always.
Good morning.
I want problems. Always.
I greet you. Please, next time, if you want to have anything to do with Ashanti region, the health system, talk to Frank Amako Hini first and stop that. You are not fit to be dealing with our health issues in the Ashanti region. You talk to our regional minister. He's in the best position to find solution to our health problems. Thank you very much. Have a good morning.
And we are still pleading with our doctors to exercise patience. We now will be fine. This is our show. I was there with Janice, Mark. My name has been Alfa Ali. Please, we now will be fine. Let's go to work. Yeah, Abuja is good though.
Younger. I'm Rad.